Hi, welcome to Ian HRP on YouTube, and welcome to today's video for the Sigma 150 to 500mm f5 to 6.3 APO DGOS lens. So as I said, today's video is for this hulking beast of a lens, which is a 150 to 500mm zoom lens for the Canon. Obviously it's for this particular camera I'm recording this on at the moment, the Canon 70D. I brought this one off for second hand. It's £380, which I think is very good value. I think the brand new these go for about £500. So it did come with a box, but the box has been put away because it's big. But it does come in this very, very nice sturdy carrying case. Oh, the lens hood's come off. There we go. So here is the actual lens itself. It's big and it's heavy. It comes with a I didn't put these stickers on, these stickers were already on there. I might try and take them off, but it does come with a very nice lens hood, as well as all Sigma lenses tend to. Which Canon, please take note, provide lens hoods with your lenses. When you spend a lot of money on a lens, you want everything with it, not having to buy extra. Right, so let's have a look at the actual lens itself. As I said, it is the Sigma DG, and it's a 150. Let me just zoom in on there for you. So it is a 150 to 500mm 5 to 6.3 aperture APO HSM lens. It's all very complicated, a lot of words to say. It's really nice. Looking around the lens itself, we have the autofocus and manual focus, the optical stabilization. You can have it off, and then the two positions, which is standard to Sigma. And then we do have the lens lock on there. As this is second hand, if you take the lens lock off, it does have quite a bit of creep, as you can see, which is not ideal. However, it's an older lens, so it's not a main thing. I don't know if the new lenses would do that, but the lens lock is there for a reason. It does come with a very sturdy tripod stand as well, which I will be using. I have shot handheld with this, and it is okay to shoot handheld, but I would imagine if you're doing a long day of photography, this is very heavy. I will find out the weight for you. I haven't got it to hand, but I will get the weight for you. It's very heavy indeed, so you will need this, and I have ordered a monopod as well to go with it because I didn't really want to cart around the tripod all of the time. Right, talking of weight, let me go get some scales and show you the weight of the device. So the weight of the lens with the tripod stand is 1.849 kilograms, so 1.85 kilos is the weight of the lens. So yeah, it's a hefty beast, but it is a 500mm lens, which on a crop sensor camera like mine gives you an equivalent focal length of 800mm, which is crazy. So you can take the lens, the tripod stand off just by unscrewing this lock feature, and then get it lined up correctly. You can, he says, take it off. Alright, yeah. There we are. Yes, see, it says remove, Ian. It's the first time I've noticed that. So you can have it without the tripod stand on there if you don't want it, but it is useful to have as a grip and a holding handle as well. So, as you can see, it is a 150 to 500mm, and I will just extend the actual. It's quite a stiff zoom, which is good, but it's quite an accurate zoom as well. It's got not so much, I don't know, it's probably about 90° of zoom and twist, which is perfectly usable when I've been out and about with this lens. And as you'll notice, the actual lens itself, the front, doesn't twist as the lens zooms. And as you can see down the mirror there, lots and lots of lenses. I'm not going to be that technical because I don't really know how many different lenses and pieces of glass it's got into it. The manual zoom, or the focus in, as you can see, goes from infinity all the way through to 7.5 feet or 2.2 meters. It's very smooth, it's very nice. The autofocus is it's fairly quick. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but it's been okay. I've been out and shot some birds, which is what I mainly use this for. Wildlife and motorsport will be my main uses of this lens. And the focus has been quite nice, actually. Obviously, it all does depend on the camera that you're using it with as well. If your camera's got a very, very nice focus, it will improve this. I do find the Canon 70D tends to lose focus, sometimes doesn't always focus as it should do, but that's one of the limitations of the camera, and it's something I've got used to. So let's have a look at some example photos taken with this very camera. So just doing some quick live video. I have got the camera on the tripod at the moment, and this is just focusing on a bird table in the garden. This is at 150mm, and then if we zoom in with live autofocus on to the full 500mm, which is actually about 800mm on the crop sensor camera that I've got. As you can see, it does keep the focus quite well as it's moving. That was a fairly slow movement. Let's zoom out quickly. And this is with optical stabilisation turned off, and then we'll have full optical stabilisation turned on, and as you can see, it's a lot steadier picture. Even on the tripod we are getting a little bit of shake, and then taking the optical sensor, the optical stabilisation on, it's nice and steady. So final thoughts on the new lens, which obviously isn't new. I think it's about 2 years old from when it was originally released. It was brought second hand. From my perspective, I'm really happy with the lens. It's a really nice lens. I've wanted a very good zoom lens for a long time. The current lens I'm recording this on is the Tamron 16 to 300mm, which is my go-to lens. It's the lens I always have on the camera whenever I'm out and about. This will obviously not be a go-to day-to-day lens. It will be a lens for specific things. So I'm going specifically somewhere to have a walk, and there's likely to be lots of wildlife around. I will take this lens with me. If I'm going to go and do some motorsport photography, I will take this lens with me, because obviously it gets you closer to the action. I will be going to the British Touring Car at Donington in the next, I think it's in April, and I plan to go to one of the club events there as well to do a bit of practice shooting with this particular lens. So it'd be very interesting to see how it works with that, which was one of the main reasons that I brought this lens, was for some high-speed photography of motorsport as well. But it's a really nice lens. It's very well built. It's very sturdily built. I'm always impressed with Sigma. I've got the Sigma 105mm macro lens, which is one of the best lenses I have ever brought. It's absolutely stunning lens. So I'm really happy with it. I know a lot of people go, well, you must buy Canon lenses. I don't think you should anymore. I think you can get a Sigma lens. Of course, it's not the same as a £2,000 Canon lens. I wasn't expecting it to be, but for £300, almost £400, I'm getting exactly what I want. So I'm really happy with this lens, and thank you to the bloke that I brought it off. It was a very good transaction. It arrived the next day after paying him, so really impressed. So there you go. That's my overview of the Sigma 150 to 500mm Canon fit lens. I'm going to enjoy shooting with this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be more coming up shortly. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so, and if you like this video, give it a share. Thanks a lot then. Bye for now.